is a tour of my room. I want to thank God. God be the glory for another blessed one. I want to give Him thanks because I'm happy for what I have, the house that my grandmother and my mom left me, and I will fix it up. And but it's a little few things that need to be done. But I'm satisfied, and I thank God for what I have. That my grandmother and them left me as a prized possession. I don't. You know what they call that when you. It's like when people have a lot of money, they they be more at greed and worship like whatever they have more than what they would worship God. So this is nothing. Why I'm here is worth all the memories of my grandmother and my mama, living here. And I appreciate that they was here the time they was here. Now the time they're home, going on up home. And it's just a tour of a 3-bedroom house. It's the room that my cousin Jimmy be in. I used to be in it, but it used to be my grandmother's room. Well, it is my grandmother's room, and that's another closet, the closet door. And but first of all, I just like to thank God for allowing me to be here this morning, today. Every day is a blessed day. Even if you're not here, it's a blessing for others. And if you know, so this is the dining room, like the dining room, and it's the kitchen. And and this the room that I used to have. This used to be my mom's room. It used to be, which I make it mine, but it's the bike room where I sell my bikes. Well, I'm about to start selling my bikes and stuff. But it's cozy and it's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing. And I don't envy this more than what I envy God. I envy God more than this material stuff because it's going to be here when we dead and gone. And I'm about to get all this here fixed. I'm about to get a little bit at a time. It's going to take time. Life lasts, and death pass. So grandmother always say, but it's a blessing to be here though. I miss my little ladies and everything, and I miss my family. We ain't the same. We ain't like we used to be, but I continue praying all the time. I stay prayed up. I just got through crying because it's a lot of things, a lot of hurting and past. So I was like, it's like just a reaction of this flesh. The flesh gonna always make us feel some type of way, and the flesh will always do something to make us feel the way we feel. But we have to have that same spirit in God to guide us from that negativity of the spirit. Of the flesh. And it could be negative spirits too. So I say that in the right way also. But you got to have more positive spirits than the negative spirits. Because the negative spirits always going to want to, of the flesh, that's a part of the flesh. We're going to call it the negative spirit of the flesh. Negative spirit flesh. So we can't let that get to us all the time. So even though we are human, we're allowed so much, to do so much, and to feel so much sadness, because you have to have sadness, you got to have happiness. You can't have one without the other one. Can't have day without light. Can't have good without bad. So that's just sometimes we have to realize in life that God make everything possible, in the good spirit world, the good side. God has nothing to do with the bad side. But God has even to do with death, life and death. And only the good, the bad, the devil, he consumed that part. God consumed the other, the greatest part of life and living and death. So that's just the way of life. So we have to enjoy while we are here. So I am Darrell Howard, and there's a lot of things that I am going through in this flesh, and this flesh is not going to get the best of me. I'm not going to let it get the best of me. So y'all stay prayed up, my kids, I love y'all regardless of what y'all going through in life. I'm going to just live my life, and if I got to live it without y'all, as long as I have God and y'all have God, that's all that matters. And if y'all don't have nothing to want to say anything else to me anymore in life, it's fine with me, I'm hurting from it, but I got to live with it. I ain't got no choice in the matter unless y'all change the matter of come and see me or whatever. Y'all could only change that. God has to put that in your heart to change that. So I guess it's not God putting things, the anger, the madness, the past hurting feelings or whatever happened in the past corrupt the future that you're going to have. It's always going to do that if you let it. So nobody's on this earth is perfect. On this earth is perfect, but God. God is the only perfect in everything, really. So don't try to outweigh that. But if y'all are mad with me, y'all don't want to say nothing to me no more. I'm still here for you, no matter if you say you don't want me to be there for you. I'm always gonna be open. I'm always gonna be available. So till you decide to come and want to talk, but say whatever you have to feel or whatever to me personally, then you have that right to come and talk to me and say how you feel or whatever happened in the past, because that's it's not going to get you through unless you get that over with. You got to nip that in the bud in order for to move on with your life, because you ain't going to never move on with your life. You ain't going to never be happy. You'll always be sad. You're going to have that void in your life. Because I got a lot of void. The void that y'all have is a part of my void. And as long as y'all not available in my life, not in my life, and I'm not in y'all life, that's where that void coming in. And it's hurting. It's hurting. So I just pray that God put it in y'all hearts to do what's right, whatever. The way God wants you to do, because God is going to tell you to. Go make up with your daddy. Go talk to your daddy, because whatever it is that's telling you not to, that's not God. Something telling you no, stay mad at him. He don't deserve no chance. Everybody deserves a chance, a second chance or a third chance, depending on the situation sometimes, because some people feel like they can't get over certain things that people do to them. And I understand that. But me, everybody are different. I'm different. A lot of bad things done happened to me, and I don't forget for people and moved on and prayed for them and still praying for them. What could be so bad, But that's all I wanted to say. I was in quiet mode of feelings hurt zone. That's the zone I was in. But I'm all right. I'm all right now. Thank God for that. And I'm going to just continue letting him guide whatever it is that's bothering me, because I give it to him. I'm not going to try to handle it. I'm not. In so many ways, I'm going to address it, but if it's no longer beyond my handling, because I can't make my children come and talk to me. I can't. It's got to be a willing thing with them. Whoever you, that's vice versa for anybody, any person. And if some people can't learn to forgive and move on, it ain't gonna be right. It's not gonna be right. Never gonna be right. One love, everybody. I love my family. Peace. I'm gonna continue praying for everybody. Everybody continue praying for me, because I need prayers also. Everybody need their prayer to be prayed for, praying on. All right. One love. I'm out.